In this video, we're looking at this tiny little Toyota Land Cruiser from UDIRC. And looking at some of the features it's got, I think this is probably the most fully loaded small-scale crawler or trail truck I've probably ever reviewed. And that, my friends, is how you justify a title on YouTube. Anyway, 1/18 scale. It looks, we'll have to measure it, it looks quite small, but it's got a brushless outrunner motor with FOC, oil shocks, 2-speed transmission, tank turn, extreme, well, approach angle by the looks of it, metal diffs, hang on a minute, can be upgraded to a metal differential. Does that mean they're locked like a spool and you can put a diff in? Maybe. Clipless body mounting, 2-in-1 SCR, metal girder, brushless motor and reverse gearbox. That means that the drive shafts, one will turn one way, one will turn the other to help with torque twist, and full ball bearings. It's not a 3-speed transmission. It's a 2-speed transmission with a neutral. 3-speed transmission. Who are they trying to fool? Comes in 2 different colours. It comes in a black and like the classic kind of off-white or sandy kind of colour. I can't remember what colour I got. I think I got black. I bought it ages ago and I'm only just getting around to having a look. I've also seen that one of my local hobble shops, well, local online shops, is going to be stocking these, or they might already have them. So that is good news. Yes, I got the black one. I was hoping I'd have got the black one. Does look quite small for 1/18 scale. We'll measure it up. I mean, the wheels definitely look small. Oh, before we go any further, I've just seen all the stickers. They got Toyota on them, Land Cruiser. Did I see anything about it being licensed? No, no I didn't. That does not surprise me one bit. Anyway, yeah, you get some stickers, an instruction manual, something about safety instructions. You get a set of tyre foams. There's none in there, and you get a set in the box. They look like little beadlocks. I might put the foams in there, you know. So some foams, it looks like some spares for your drive shafts, the little, I don't know what you call them. They're like the little ball pivot things. Little hex drive, nice. Oh, and another one, I didn't see that one. It says on that one, still is USA. A collaboration between America and China, eh?
You can buy literally anything in China, everything you can buy in China, and everything made in China is better.
I'm joking, chill out. So that's your transmitter. You got your 3 speeds on the side, LNH, low, neutral and high. 3-speed. This controller looks like it's set up for 4-wheel steer. This hasn't got 4-wheel steer, but you've got like modes across the top there that kind of show all 4 wheels turning. Anyway, you've got steering trim, throttle trim, dual rate. You've got channel 5, channel 6 mode, and then throttle and steering reverse. This is a nice transmitter. Button there. They've got a little bit on there that's like a thumb steer, and they fit really nice in the hand. Very ergonomic. Also with these ones, they take AA's, but you can take the middle out and you can pop a little 2-cell battery in there, like a lithium ion or LiPo, and you can plug in the balance charger and you can run it off that. Nice little design. Oh, I forgot, you also get a wheel wrench, the charger for your battery, some spring preloader clips, and oh, a little tow hitch. Nice. Right, I'll tell you what, let's get the stickers on this, get all the bits off the window. We'll get the stickers on. I'm going to put the foams in the wheels and then we'll have a proper look at it. There we go, decals applied. They're a bit fiddly. They come on like a transfer tape and they're quite fragile. So once you've stuck them on, you are not going to be able to remove them or adjust them. So I did the best I could. Doesn't look too bad. I've put the foams in there. They're not beadlocks. The tyres are quite a tight fit, so I'm not going to glue them on. They might hold up okay, but yeah, they're not beadlocks. They're just on there as normal. So, as I've mentioned, it's not licensed, however, it has got Toyota written all over it. Slightly tinted windows, no interior, lights at the rear, lights at the front. The body comes off, it's got 2 little like springs there, you push them in. It's a bit fiddly, but the body comes off. Come on, there we go. The wires are connected on there, there's not much give in them, they are clipped in there so you could unclip them, but Body comes off like that. There's a battery that sits up front. It's on charge at the moment. I think it's 350. I think it's 350 milliamp hour. Nice square battery. I'll show you that in a minute. And that will plug into there. That's your 2-in-1 or 3-in-1 speed controller there. You've got 2 servos. I presume one will be for your 2-speed gearbox and one will be for your tank steer, or dig as it's known. I will give you a demo of that. And then there's your little outrunner motor. What is it? It's a 1212 and it's 3,500 kV. Not much else under there. Body does push on really easy though. It's a bit fiddly to get off, but once you get it lined up, it pushes on nice and easy. So underneath we've got 4-link at the rear, 4-link at the front. They are plastic links. It's got oil shocks that feel pretty good actually. Yeah, pretty good. And like it says on the box, reverse gearbox, and if I turn the wheel there, you can see that drive shaft is turning in that direction and that drive shaft is turning in that direction. And I've just noticed something actually. There is, on the rear axle, there's actually a bracket there that you can fit a servo, which is a little strange because this axle's different. It's not the same as the front, so you couldn't convert it. You need a front axle. And obviously the front axle has already got that bracket on as well. So a little bit strange, but this has got the option then, I guess, of having 4-wheel steer. You've got a power button there. And yeah, I think that's it. Obviously servo on axle. I'm hoping this is going to perform well. So there's your little battery. Look how thin it is. Little 350 milliamp hour. Nice that it sits up front. Nice for weight distribution. Not super fast, but you don't really need super fast in a crawler like this. It does seem, yeah, dual rate. They always put, I don't know why, a lot of these companies, they always put the dual rate right down. Look how much more you got. You need to do it till the servo moves and the wheel doesn't, and then just knock it back a little bit. So that's full steering. And of course, indicators, because we all want indicators, don't we, when we're crawling? Although, these ones look like they don't come on until, yeah, you get a little bit of movement before they come on, which is good, because it means when you're making minor corrections, they're not going to come on. Still not great. Might be able to switch them off, but that's neutral. Low. It's noisy. Got a bit of run on as well. That is very noisy. It sounds too noisy to me. Yeah, that is, I think that's catching. It should be, with FOC, it shouldn't be that notchy. Yeah, that's catching on something. I need to look at that. In high gear, I'm gonna have to look at that. Right, so we've got lights. If we press the button on the transmitter, it switches them on or off. Channel 5, channel 6. Right, that's dig. So dig will lock the rear. Now when I turn like that, you watch, look. You see it drags the front round. That is full dig. Channel 6 does nothing. And then the rest is just steering trim and dual rates and throttle trim. Right, anyway, I'm gonna have a look at that gearbox. Not what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna have to, because to me, that is too tight. There's actually no motor adjustment on there that I can see, but I have just backed the screw. They were like really tight, so I've backed them off just a little bit, but it sounds smoother now. Look, no noise there at all. I guess by over tightening them, maybe it's just pulling the motor at a bit of an angle and it was binding up. Good news is all metal gears in there. I don't know how well you can see that, but all metal gears in that gearbox. Pretty easy to get this out. It's just held on by 3 screws. Should, well, he says it should. Make sure I get the shaft in the right bit.
That's what. If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
Like that. There we go. Wiggle it about a bit and she's in. So much better, much smoother, not as much notchiness. There's a little bit at the bottom end, but listen, much better. The 3 screws holding that full motor mount on were also over tightened. I tightened them all the way up and it still was a little bit notchy, so I've backed them off a bit and now, yeah, much smoother. Just a little case of a bit too tighty. Right, let's go give it a bit of a trail and then I want to try it on my my little rock course. In fact, before we do that, size, I think it's 1/24. That's a 1/24 Tacoma from FMS. I don't think it should be smaller than that. I think the Land Cruiser is probably a bit bigger or about the same size. So 1/24, 1/18. I am not convinced. TRX 4M 1/18 scale. Yeah. So something this size, generally I'd recommend for, you know, indoor or your, you know, little courses in the garden, but you can bring it out. You can see it is quite notchy on the low end. I wonder if that gearbox is still binding up a little bit. These little outrunners with FOC are usually like super smooth. Just feels a bit rough down low. This does look very nice. It does look very nice. I think it might be smoothing out. Smoothing, is that even a word? Smoothing? Smoothing out. Even in low gear, it's pretty fast. Switched up, wow, high gear. Yeah, high gear's quick. Too quick for this terrain. I wouldn't recommend submerging these things in water. I like to play a little bit in water, but I wouldn't recommend going too deep with it. Enter at your own risk. Oh, we've got a bit of ice. And I didn't even moan about how cold it is at the moment. It's cold. Come on. There we go. I've gone a little bit deeper than I wanted. But we got out. Right, I'm going to head back to my little crawler course I built. But before we do that, I just want to do a little ice crossing. It looks really thin. But this is very small and light. I reckon if we throw it in high gear and gun it, we might be alright. This could end pretty bad. It doesn't look super deep, but I am definitely not in the right footwear to go and rescue it. What do we reckon? Oh no, it's going through there already. Right, I've just placed it on. Oh, this is so sketchy. Should we just go for it? High gear, go. Yeah. Oh no. Right at the end. Oh man, I don't know. Come on. Yeah, the lights have gone off, but no. What's it doing? Oh, it's gone into neutral. Looks like I'm getting cold feet. There's nothing I can stand on around here. Let's go dry it out and then go over to my little rock course. So here's a little crawler course I prepared the other day. I want to see that dig in action. It should be alright in here. The little FMS Tacoma did alright, and that was about the same size. So don't think we need any dig at the moment. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Oh. So let's get that front end round. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. We're going to need it again down here. Oh, look how that works. It's so good. So good. This thing's really impressed me. I didn't think it was going to do this well. Oh. You can use it in reverse as well, it's quite handy. What a cool little truck. crazy.
I didn't realise how fast it was, look. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Too much grip with them tyres.
Drift King.